is everyone today? Happy Tuesday. I am so excited today because we got to split the party. Yay!
Hooray!
What kind of horrific mayhem are we gonna do this week? Yay!
Trouble.
First of all, thank you, Serum 6, and thank you, Malakisa, and thank you, Eriginasi, for the bits. You are absolutely fabulous. We appreciate every little bit, and it definitely helps us move everything forward. And I don't know if y'all want to take a moment to sort of look around the About page, but there's some new stuff on there. Look at that, it's exciting! Because we love it when the audience interacts with us in any way, shape, or form. There's so many ways now, including like if hype trains start going, or if people sub, or throw in bits, or doing donations for the Foundation for Inclusivity in Gaming. All of them have effects on the stream now. It's absolute goddamn chaos. Is what it is. It's gonna be fabulous.
And I added you can roll a D4 through D100. So
nice.
Cool.
If you just need to roll, if you need some clickety clacks.
Yeah.
There's hey Phoenix. Yay!
There he is.
What's going on? Oh, this is exciting. We are in Arborea. We sure are. The last few weeks, we have been dealing with the fact that something is off with love in the universe. And it turns out, for those of you who don't know, in the season 1 finale, Glacia, the Princess of Hell, was killed and turned into a bracelet, which Sune stole from Lolth, who was the one that had in fact done that. And she's been wearing it, and apparently it's not great to wear a demon on your arm if you're a good goddess. So, sorry, a devil. Sorry, she's a devil.
Different.
So now, our fabulous adventurers are trying to figure out just how to deal with this situation after Sune's gone a little nuts, a little bit. She's she's not really totally in control of herself, and got pissed off at one point that a cleric for another god was casting spells from that other god in her garden, and ripped Celestine's tongue out. So sometimes a goddess just needs to tear someone's face apart. And okay, all right, I don't know her experience, and I'm not going to judge her for it. So unfortunately, that means that our cleric now essentially has become a chaos cleric with wild magic surges as their god tries to sort of pull themselves back together a bit. But yes, hey, I'd love to hear from our fabulous players. What happened to you last week? Hey, McCall. What happened to you?
Hey. I had a great nap with some bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
And then I tried to get the book to get rid. I woke up a solar and tried to get them to grip the book, but it didn't work. They couldn't do it. That was unfortunate because that's like the thing Corton said would work. And then Sune showed up and was really mad that like nobody was doing the right thing, or like she had this weird glow about her, and now I've been teleported into the woods with Xena and some now depowered solars. So I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm sure we'll think of something.
Yes,
this,
I
don't worry
believe
about
in
it.
you. I think you will, in fact, think of
Forgot
something.
what? What'd I forget?
Drugs? Did we forget? Did we forgot our snuggle bunnies full of sleep juice?
I said bunnies.
I
that
want-
was the first thing I said.
I want to snuggle.
forgot to
I'm
take one
saying
with you.
I don't have. I forgot my snuggle bunny today. I do not have a snuggle bunny with me, which is inappropriate, obviously.
We all need a snuggle bunny.
Hey, Amber, to answer your question, what the hell is going on in here? We're in the heavens this week, so I'm gonna need you to calm down. Okay. There's and with that, let's say hi to one of our sponsors. Let's say hi to Phoenix Dice, because we love Phoenix Dice. Phoenix Dice has fabulous dice. They create all of their dice from recycled materials because they love the world we live in just as much as the worlds we play in. Yay! And you can win Phoenix Dice today if you say !raffle. We will be giving away a fabulous set of Phoenix Dice. So get on in there and get you some damn dice. And hey, Rathan, what were you up to last week?
It's been a crazy day. These new friends I made kept talking about like this like terrible book, so we kept going, and then we went to a new plane, Arborea. I love traveling to new planes, so that was really exciting. I went to a really lovely place. I met a very angry god, Sune, watched her rip a tongue out. I'm pretty sure I was next. Very, very, very close. Very, very close. To being
channeling any sort of divine energy that's not from the goddess in the goddess's house, essentially, probably isn't great. You know, there's
no. She trapped me in a flower, though. That was a close one.
Yeah, that's nice.
I found a piece of the roots and found a staff of woodlands. Just as a part of nature there, and I also by accident attuned with the Fountain of Youth, and now I'm a little bit more charismatic, maybe a little bit less, a little younger, which is hard to tell on an Eladrin, you know. So not as much effect there.
Well, you're an autumn Eladrin, right?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, you just become like a summer Eladrin.
Just get my hair brightens up a little bit, just become a little more energetic and as all you'll sprightly.
I love it. There's Malakisa has redeemed. Make them do push-ups. Hey Malakisa, who gets to do these push-ups? Who are we preparing for their summer bod here? Like, what are we?
Summer bod is my normal bod. So it's hot outside.
Yeah. Not for me. I definitely have a winter bod and a summer bod. I got to work real hard there.
Yes, I feel that.
So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, all right. So she rolled a 3. On my screen, what that means is that Rathan. Yep, there we go. Rathan, I'm gonna need 20 push-ups from you. And you know what? Because I'm a fabulous DM, I will do the push-ups with you. Hey, Zena, why don't you tell us what you were up to last week while I go do some push-ups?
Well, I accidentally pissed off the goddess of love by trying to hold Dyraxis in place, which then entitled her to rip my god's tongue out. Which then means that now I have to be careful whenever I use spells. But after that, we ran away from Sune and the Fountain of Youth with the book, or Nicole and I did, and entered like her sacred chamber to try and awaken the Solas. Which then apparently...
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hi. Okay.
But
nice. There we go.
After Nicole awakened one of the Solas, that made Relic feel a bit too enthusiastic for my taste. That's a nice way to put it. which after Nicole awoke another one, and I think Relic made a solar that looked like a warforged come alive.
That's right.
but then-
Relic woke up the Solar of Eberron.
I thought I remembered something like that.
Thank you, Claude.
But yes, as Nicole said, after we got teleported to the forest, we saw the Solars become mortal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I grabbed the book, put it back into its birdcage, and ran.
Yes.
Well,
You all ran with some fabulous little Solars who seem to be losing their power for some reason. I can't imagine why, you know.
no one understands how religion works.
No, that's just crazy. Oh my god. Ooh, Rathan, apparently for your fabulous push-ups, there is. You get advantage from Space Jammer. Thank you, Space Jammer, for that. And hey, let's talk about another one of our fabulous sponsors. Did you know that we're sponsored by both Souls Rolls and Realm Warp Media? They're both amazing. I know most of you already know Morgan, Souls Rolls, who is a glorious person, has a new series out called The Hell Wars, which is amazing, and you should definitely go and check that out on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. It is glorious, and Realm Warp Media is a fantastic sponsor of ours that is a platinum seller on both DM's Guild and on Drive-Thru RPG, and has just started a new Kickstarter. That's right, they have, and I think all of you should go over there right now and follow it, because it's going to be absolutely delightful. It's all about super high-powered arcane mages, including 4 new patrons for your warlock, who are fabulous. And it's going to include stretch goals from our dear friend Mappy, who is fabulous, making incredible maps for the community. And it's going to have an adventure written by none other than Maka the DM from Check These Out. That's right. So head on over there, give it a follow. It launches on the 31st January, so that's going to be super exciting. Yay! Yay! And hey, Diraxis, why don't you tell me what you got up to last week?
Yeah, Diraxis is kind of nuts. We came to this plane and he touched the bunnies.
He did.
He did. He touched the bunnies. And apparently these bunnies are so potent that they overrule the racial ability that elves have to not fall asleep. So the cause of this was Diraxis had the most lovely dreams he's ever had. The only dreams he's ever had.
Yeah,
They
right.
were lovely. And he didn't even process that it was a dream because he's never dreamt before. Likely the first elf ever to dream. So his dream was that Lolth was dead and that his people were free from her tyranny.
Fabulous.
And he spent probably 30 minutes just like crying in joy, only to be told that it was a dream and it wasn't real. So that was crushing. And then Sune went kind of batshit. And,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and Rathan and Diraxis ran. Actually, we got kicked out. We got kicked out because we were talking shit about Sune. We're kind of like, she's kind of being a bitch. And she's like, excuse me, get the fuck out of my garden. So
Yeah,
she
that's what
basically like
happens.
kicked us out, and then we're now in like this small town, and of course everything is going awry. You have all these people that were such like such close.
They were so in
Yeah.
love. Their deep love for each other transcended death, and this is the village that they
And
all live
now
in with
there's
their
just, like,
soulmates for eternity.
everyone's having lovers quarrels. Even the puppy, I can't remember the names, but there was a little girl and a puppy, and the puppy ran away for a little bit, and then we figured out how to like fix
The
it.
physical tokens of affection that they
Yes.
had that represented and binded their love. That puppy had the handmade woven collar that the girl gave
That's
him.
right. So-
And then supposedly, I think was it a Solar that was with us?
No, it was like
A diva.
A diva, sorry, yes, who
Yes.
pointed
Yes.
it out.
Yes. And with that, let's go to our final two sponsors, D&D Beyond and Hero Forge. If you look in the About section, you will see little links there. If you click those links and you want to purchase something, we have affiliate codes with them. So you'll be helping us out, and you will be helping them out. And that's great because they're huge supporters of our fabulous community. So go check that out. If you need a little fizz bands in your life, you still need, maybe you haven't picked up Tasha's yet. What is somebody next to like like a tugboat?
Yeah.
Is that what's going on? Okay, sorry. That just
I didn't know
was
that
like,
Andy lives on the river.
Like, yeah, like I'm like, is it? Do you live next to the mighty Mississippi?
They
Like-
are mowing the grass or doing weed eating
my
or some shit
God.
right outside my window.
Nice.
They did it
Oh, that's
starting at 6
hilarious.
in the morning.
Oh damn!
That's-
So I thought they'd be done by now.
Right? How big is that lawn? And are they looking for a stream to sponsor? Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
That's
So
delightful.
loud.
But hey, are we ready? I feel like every time that noise pops up in stream, that's Sune screaming
Right?
top for lungs about something.
Yes.
Echoing across Arborea. There. Where's my goddamn cheese? I just want some fucking cheese. Yes. That's who would like to play a little Dungeons and Dragons? Anybody? Oh.
Let's do it.
Oh,
What?
Snowflake does. Oh, that's
do.
nice.
I
All right,
I think I have
good.
time. I think I have some time.
I think a little, just a touch.
Just a
You
little
got
bit.
like, okay, 20 minutes.
We
You
got
got
a
20
couple
minutes to do
Yeah,
this.
hard stop in 20. Yeah.
Well, yay! I'm so excited to continue our adventure here on Arborea. Our adventure called The Darkest Heart. And with that, let us rejoin our heroes. Having run from the wrath of Sune with their disempowered solars, our heroes find themselves traveling over verdant hills, gently rolling beneath an azure sky, clouds tumbling hither and yon, perfect and fluffy and white, and a voice in the distance that sounds like a lawnmower screaming about something random. As you are walking, occasionally you will see flashes in the Solar's eyes, as they are both here and they are floating around the star that is the center of their solar system, the reason they are called Solars. They are the Solars of Sune, and so their purview is love. When you first met them and looked into their eyes, you saw couples beginning to fray and fracture. Now you are starting to see what happens when love in the universe fails. You are seeing rulers of countries move from love for their neighbors and respect to pettiness and hatred. You are watching families begin to fracture as the love they once had for each other fades. The longer Sune is touched by this bracelet, the more the worlds will shatter, as the relationships that make up those worlds crumble to nothing. You find yourself stepping out of a small forest. And as you do, you come across a beautiful sight. A village. Beautiful colonnades and columns supporting airy, red-tiled roofs. Everyone may give me either an Arcana check to see your knowledge of the planes, or a religion check to see your knowledge of this particular pantheon.
Sorry, this is Zen and McCall, right?
This what?
This isn't Zen and McCall. 'Cause we're separated.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, just the
Okay,
people.
Cool.
Who are
I
with
figured that was the case, but
Ooh, McCall, you know.
God damn.
she knows stuff.
Well, I mean,
She
she's
started
like
strong.
she worked for Glacia. She grew up on a different plane than you all. She's got some knowledge about this. You immediately recognize that you are somewhere near that mountain in the distance is most likely Olympus. That you are near the Greek Pantheon's home.
Huh.
Something.
What
funny.
would you like to do?
On a crit, that's all I got. Is we're near the Greek Pantheon.
It was the role was specifically to figure out whether you knew there was even another pantheon on this plane.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay.
Well then.
That's the Greek Pantheon. You ever heard of those?
I've heard bits and pieces. Not really my forte, so to speak.
Before we
with
get
a
there, they
with
suck.
a fort. They are very much human analogs.
They are
Not
id.
like not all of the gods are like that, but here on Arborea, because it is the plane of excessive emotion, even the gods are they are a little flightier than necessarily they might be in other planes. They have whims, and they have very much been known to just sort of wreck someone's life because they looked at them wrong. Like that's. But they can also be very exciting. They have great stories. So Zena would know that. Zena would know that much, and you would probably know, because you are a cleric of a god of travel. You would probably know a little about Hermes, who is the messenger of the gods.
Yes.
So,
Hermes.
okay. I don't know how. I don't know where. I know where we are. I don't know where we are in relation to other.
So the way that space works on the outer planes is not really the same way that it works in the prime material plane. So you've been walking for a few hours, but if you were to like climb up to Mount Olympus and look back, you probably wouldn't even be able to see Sune's castle.
That's my concern.
Right. Okay. That's fun.
So, oh boy.
Do we dare ask the Greek gods for help?
Are there people down there who aren't gods that we can talk to?
There's a whole
Most likely,
village
yes.
of people.
Great.
There's a village.
Mhm.
Right.
We
Let's
can probably find some information
talk to normal people, please.
for a change.
Yeah. All right.
There's-
Head down into the village, hoping to find
Yes.
not gods.
Well, thank you for the sub-dungeon glitch. That's fabulous. As you start moving in the direction of the village, you see a little satyr. Just with some water jugs on their back, obviously sort of heading from the river back home, and you hear, a little humming a little tune that's just like, I can go the distance.
Oh God.
I am on
God.
my way.
Oh God.
Is his name Phil too?
I'm gonna punch that kid.
I like how we just so casually just were like, oh yeah, so the Greek Pantheon is in this world now. Just like,
Yep.
oh,
Well, no,
Yeah.
canonically, the Greek pantheon lives on Arborea,
oh, okay. I didn't
as
even know
does
that.
the
That's
Elven,
cool.
as does the Elven pantheon.
Gotcha.
So the Elven pantheon, the Greek pantheon,
Solid.
and Sune are all there on the first level of Arborea.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I'm happy to do my own lore, but hey, I'm like,
I mean,
great,
if the
I will
lore's
take-
good, keep it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I
He
didn't,
does
I didn't
speak
realize they were so
seriously, though.
seamlessly added.
The more you
So
know.
that's right.
Yeah.
Ding, little star. So, what would you like to do? You see the village is bustling. There's plenty of people.
Do we dare start speaking to a satyr?
What's wrong with satyrs?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with satyrs.
Senna, what's wrong with satyrs?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Let's
So,
just
as-
say.
Let's
Yeah.
just say what?
Let's just say that music
Well, let's say
interest,
something.
musical interest differs from race to race. That's all.
They have bad taste? Got it.
If you ask me, yes.
As you get closer to this town, you definitely start to notice that like the togas are very colorful, and there's a lot going on. Like sort of off in the distance, you see people gathered around like a well at the center of one of the town squares, and they are just chatting, and then suddenly start moving as though maybe it's choreographed, and then some woman with just like the most gorgeous hair you've ever seen suddenly sort of steps out from the crowd and begins a solo, and you realize that because this is the plane of heightened emotions, of course this is where all the musical theater kids would end up. So
Sorry, Kyle. I just had
Of course.
to. We just got our first donation. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Oh,
So-
it didn't show up in chat though. What do we get? What is it?
It's the
Okay, first of all, let's get excited. This
yeah.
time
No,
around.
sorry.
Yay!
Woo! Thank you
Just
so
casual.
much.
Big moment.
Hey, I
don't
don't want to
wanna
alert
butcher this
anyone, but we got a fucking donation. Don't want to alarm anyone,
Oh
okay?
my God.
It's gonna
Oh
be
God.
okay. Like,
All right.
Imagine
Ooh.
how many of those
Ooh.
that's gonna run it.
What are we gonna do?
Well,
okay.
You have to tell someone?
Yes.
Tell everyone?
What's happening? Lando, I'm gonna need some information.
You said the name earlier. I don't want to butcher it. Malkisia.
Malakisa.
Malkisa. $25.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yay, which is
amazing.
what? What do
So
we get
which
for
is plus
$25?
1 to all DM. Well, actually, that's not 100% right. It's either play to all players plus 1 to all player roles or DM roles for 30 minutes.
Ooh, Malakisa.
Oh
Ooh.
God!
Are you here for the DM, my dear?
Help the players!
Malakisa, you just let me know if you want that to go to players or the DM. And we shall see what we shall see.
No DM.
Yeah!
There you go.
Ruin your
Obviously.
life.
Oh, no.
This is how we die.
This is gonna be one of those combats today.
This is how we die.
Absolutely. Hey,
Oh.
Charlie.
I need to
So,
add an
yes.
on-stream timer
Um,
at some point.
there is, yeah, if we could get that little alert in stream, that would be fabulous. Make me very happy. Now, you know where you are now. All of the Solars that are with you, all three of them, just are just sort of hanging back. They're like, oh God. Okay.
Hey, music. This is
Okay.
fine.
Like, even they recognize that these people are a bit much. Like, they sort of look at you and they're like, no, we love it when they come and do shows, in the garden. That's so awesome. But, we can handle a good, 3 hours of it at a time. And then you clap for them and they leave. And,
Right.
But walking around
Yeah.
the village might not be intriguing.
there is, what are you looking for specifically?
Gonna
Need y'all to make some decisions now.
I just need
Time
to
for
figure
that.
out what we're trying to do. Like we were just walking to get to a place, and now we have to do a thing.
Sure. What is the thing is, what in the general sense do you need to do?
Do we have the book?
Yes,
You all still
We
have
have
the
the
book
book.
with you.
I have.
Great. That's important. Okay, we have the book. We need to destroy the book, but to do that, we have to get the bracelet away from Sune.
And to do that, we might need some godly help.
Sure. I mean, she ripped
Let's
the
not
tongue
call
off
him
the
my
last
god
god,
again.
but yeah.
Let's not call upon him again.
Well, you, with your 22, you would recognize the fact that there are gods in the Olympian pantheon that are
Mhm.
as powerful as Sune.
Sure.
That she would not be able to do that to all of them.
Sure.
so
I'm trying to think of a god that is like
powerful.
no that I think would win, but also not cause more problems.
Right.
Because like Zeus not
Yeah.
gonna help. He's an
Ooh,
asshole.
yeah.
Ooh.
Poseidon's
Yeah.
busy. Hera's probably not
Sune.
interested.
Hermes might get his ass kicked.
Well, okay,
Right.
so let's we can make assumptions, sure, or we can research what's going on. Like the Zeus thing, probably Zeus is the most philandering god of all, except maybe Priapus.
Well, Priapus asked consent. That's different.
Right? That's
Zeus does
true.
not.
That's true.
Um,
There is. So
Big difference.
yeah, but there are others in the Pantheon that might be willing to help, or there might be people in the town, or who knows. There's all
Sure.
kinds of stuff.
Maybe we don't actually need to put another god against Sune. Maybe we just need to distract her.
Okay. With what?
The village.
You want
This-
to
I
No.
want
Zena?
them to perform
Zena?
a show.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Ah!
What show is suitable for You know what? I don't know any shows, so fine. If you can find a director, I will help you ask them.
We
Figure
might be
something
able
out.
To do this.
Fucking hell.
Why am I getting deja vu?
Good God.
Don't know what's
I
happening.
don't know.
I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm here for it though, 100%. Yes, there is.
It's only a thought.
Do your
It's
thing.
only a thought.
Question for Solars. Will this fucking work?
They look at
Yes.
you and they're like, I mean, the whole point of the musical is to, arouse specific emotions, to, bring joy and glory, to show you like true love. Absolutely it could work.
Great.
While she's distracted watching the show, we might be able to remove
Just
Marcia.
sneak up there.
Hopefully.
Yeah. While you go convince someone to put on a big musical for Sune, I'm gonna see if there's an artificer around here, so I can ask them if there's like possibly booby traps if we try and take a devil princess bracelet off of a god's wrist.
Sounds like a good idea. That's
Great.
Didn't think of that one.
Splitting the party even more. It's fine.
Yay! And
We'll find
as we put on a fabulous show, let's head over to our other friends. Hey there. You're hanging out with a cute little girl and a little puppy. A little girl and a puppy. Just having a nice time in their fabulous little town. And I think in this town we can do something a little more upbeat. I think.
Yeah.
I think
Definitely.
there's so you've met this delightful little girl who's got her puppy, and they love each other so much that they got here into the heaven where true love keeps them happy. And the little puppy tried to run away, and it was very sad. And now you're seeing all these couples and thruples and all other kinds of relationships falling apart in front of you. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, how are we gonna fix this? Or, I mean, is it even? I mean, I don't want to say it's not our job, but can we even do it?
Not my job. Bye.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean,
See ya.
it's
That's
not exactly
cold.
what I say,
That's-
but like,
That's cold
I wanted to make
direction.
sure we're on the same page. Exactly. I mean, I'm down to help, but I think we have like other pressing concerns. If we could do it quick, great, but like, I don't think we could spend hours and hours making sure every one of these couples like does the thing that the little girl with the puppy did. It's
No,
pretty
you're
short.
right. You're right. I completely understand.
Maybe we can make sure that this diva knows what to do, because she didn't really know what to do before.
Yeah, no.
Maybe
That,
that'll
like
work.
the diva absolutely recognizes that strengthening the bonds of love in this place will absolutely strengthen Sune and
Okay.
give her more strength to shuck this filthy little bracelet that she's got on.
Give her more time to hold off.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. Well, in that case, maybe we should stay. All right.
But you all do
Let's-
what you want to do.
Let's play matchmaker. Well, not matchmaker. Let's play couples therapists.
I mean, I don't disagree that we're just band-aiding a situation.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
We could totally. And this is like, I guess now you're seeing Rathan a little bit more like clear-eyed and a little after the Fountain of Youth. You know, he hasn't really like done anything, so he's like a little bit more energetic, a little bit more surprised. Just like, you know, I don't think you're wrong in saying it's not a band-aid. Maybe we can get a few of these divas to do it, and like maybe we check out something else, because
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but it's very clear that there's something really wrong with Sune.
yeah, it's not
Not the
good.
most loving god experience. I mean, I haven't met too many gods.
I mean, she's supposed to be the goddess of love, but she ripped out someone's tongue. So that just says how. I mean, yeah, a little
I mean,
bit.
she tried me with a
it's not
flower,
great.
She's a little bit.
and I don't want to die like that.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone wants to
Nah,
die.
I mean, I wouldn't. They'd be horrible. Like top 3 worst ways to die, honestly. Shoved in
Actually,
a
yeah.
flower. Yeah.
Shoved in a flower.
Yeah, I mean, it smell nice, but you'd be like suffocating stuff. It's like buried alive, but like in a flower.
That's like the florid. That's like something the florid would do.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
she's real nice. She could do it, but she
Yeah.
wouldn't.
She could.
She could, but
She would.
No,
I
she's
kind of
nice.
got that energy.
I mean, she could,
would.
and she might.
Would. Probably.
Probably not, but yeah, you know, just don't make it mad.
Maybe.
Don't make it
That's a
mad.
passionate. That's a
Probably.
passionate creature.
Yeah, I mean,
For those of you who
that's-
don't know, the florid is a beholder that is made completely of flowers and turns people into topiaries and heals them to death.
A lovely,
Yeah,
She's
lovely,
great.
yeah,
lovely
great.
thing.
Super fun.
great person.
Um,
Anyway, hey, I'm gonna like go over to the diva. Like, hey, do you have any friends around here of more divas? I think we probably need a few more help.
you notice that the diva has started sort of, you can like they're trying to keep it together.
Yeah.
Right? She is trying, but you can see her sort of like crying a little bit, just like shedding a tear, just keeping it together though. Just keeping it together. And she's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
well, it's okay.
I do
Let's
have friends.
Take
I
it.
do- I
No,
do.
that's not the
I've
implication I was trying to make. I'll just
I've
like,
got
take
friends.
take a deep breath. It's okay to be okay.
I have friends.
We're gonna help
and
you. We're
they're
gonna help you.
great.
Oh,
And you see another diva come like running out from behind a large building, and she's like, "Did these assholes make you cry? Oh my god, what's going on?"
Draxus, how
let's-
could you? What are you saying to these?
Let's
lovely
all
people?
just calm down. Let's all just calm
I
down.
stand beside the
Let's
divas
take-
and I'm
let's
just like,
take a deep breath.
Draxus.
Take a deep breath.
Did
Everything's gonna be
you all
okay.
do this? Oh my god!
Okay.
Everybody's breaking up, and I can't make them
Hey.
stop doing it, and I don't know what to do.
Sorry, real quick. Above table,
Yeah.
didn't we already figure out how to do it? And didn't it click for her too? Or do we have to
Yeah, no,
re-explain it?
she
Okay.
knows how to do it.
She's just
It
completely
is-
overwhelmed.
She's literally an angel of the goddess of love, standing in the middle of a city where true love has broken.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
And you are on the plane of heightened emotion. So once you get off on that roller coaster, like it's just
It's hard.
yeah, there's unless you all have something to like specifically like calm people down, like this is sort of what you're gonna have to deal with here.
Yeah, I don't have any.
I have nothing official that works like that. And then while this is happening, I just put my hand under Axis and tell him to calm down. Like, listen, you gotta let them ride this one out.
Yeah. Oh,
Don't take it personally, buddy. There is
It makes me feel a little better.
love and gods, not love, but still gods and angels. It's a mess. It's not good.
Yeah,
They're
the
gonna
divas-
be-
the divas are definitely like sort of like holding each other and weeping. You know, they're just, you know, Like they're just really reassuring each other. I love you so much. Oh, God, we're gonna be best friends for another 3.5 million years. I promise. I promise. It's yeah.
They're just a
Do they
big-
eventually
big
kind of
old
calm
mess.
down, or are they stuck in this state?
They are. I mean, they're sort of helping each other to calm down. But then they'll go and look at like the couple who's got like all like the suitcases
And then they
outside
start
in the
sobbing
street.
Okay, okay.
And then you see like one in like this beautiful spire in one of the buildings, you know, like there's a bell tower, and just sitting on top of the bell tower is another angel just crying. Like just it's a mess right now.
Oh yeah, okay.
Jeez.
You have any idea what to do? I don't really know what to do.
Either all right, so either we
okay.
like.
Okay. I almost
Calm
started
down.
spiraling.
All right,
I almost started spiraling. Okay.
Draxus.
Okay.
Look at me,
okay,
look at me, look at
okay.
me, look
We
at
can
me.
do this.
Look
We
at
can do
me,
this.
look at
Okay.
me.
Okay. I'm looking.
Look at me in the eyes.
I'm looking.
Draxus,
Looking.
do you need some oatmeal?
I would love some oatmeal. That'd be so
Okay,
good right
okay,
now.
cool. I got you.
That'd
I
make
got
me feel
you.
so
I
good.
got you. Right, I got. Hold on. Wait, no, that pocket's empty. This pocket's still.
Oh,
empty. There
good.
you
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
All
thank
right,
you
all
so
right.
much.
Chew, chew,
Oh.
chew, swallow. Chew,
Okay.
chew,
Oh.
chew, swallow.
He's like breathing. He's like breathing slows down. It's like okay.
Mm.
I almost went there. I almost got caught up in the emotion of it. Hey, just not that emotion's bad. We just need calm right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
cool.
All right.
That's one down.
All right. So
That's one down.
one down.
And then the
One
whole
down.
time you're doing that, I'm taking a little, my own pipe to calm myself down.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Um,
So now we have to get as many of these guys. I mean, if we get more of them together, is they just gonna like spiral each other? I mean, it's worth
That's a
trying.
good point.
Like
Maybe we can separate them.
maybe
to do
like
the
groups of
task.
3. Maybe
Mm.
groups of 3. You know, because 2 people would be hysterical, 1 person could be like level-headed, and maybe break the cycle. But I feel like if you just put them all together, it just could like snowball.
Yeah, I think we have to
I don't-
show them all one. I think we have to help them with one couple, maybe,
Yeah, give
them
them
an idea
hope.
of what to
Yeah,
look for,
There we go.
and
okay.
then show them that there is a path forward instead of them cycling without any
Yeah, okay.
anything in
So
front of them. Try to be that
Draxus is gonna
example.
go up to the 2 divas and be like, all right, I have a way that we can fix this. You guys want to come with me? I can show you, and then we can put everything right back to normal. All right? How does that sound? Does that sound exciting? Does that sound hopeful?
We gotta do something. We have to do something.
No, we will. We are.
Well,
Yeah. All right.
Oh God.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You guys are gonna be so impressed at how well this works. I know it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So like Drax is gonna like grab both of their hands and like lead them over to the other couple, or to one of the couples that's like freaking out.
And you see them just screaming like at each other, like just one of the guys is up in the window, just like, I told you, you bastard, not to put your soap on my sink. It's my sink for a reason. How could you? And the other one's like, you do it all the time. It's fine when you do it, but it's not okay when I don't even know. You don't clean up the kitchen after you make breakfast, and I can't handle it anymore. And they just keep going. Like it's intense. There's just like clothes getting pulled out of the wardrobe and just chucked into the street. It's not great.
are you good with couples and people and talking?
Yeah. No, but we're gonna try this
Yeah.
anyway. Yeah. I mean,
Right? Okay.
I've been on my
I like
own.
animals,
Yeah, I've been on my own for like
trees.
forever. So,
Mm.
yeah, this is newer for me. All right. So, excuse me. Which one is outside? Which one's inside?
Actually, before we do that, While we're looking, can I do a perception check to see if there's anything that's been thrown out that's maybe that stands out or is a little bit more damaged or protected than everything else? Like maybe they didn't want to break something they were tossing out, just kind of like out of hesitation.
Sure. Give me that perception.
I will.
Can I help look for something that looks special?
You absolutely can.
Oh,
Let's give me that with advantage. Let's see. Maybe if you get a crit. Let's see. Nope,
nice.
exactly the same. You do not see anything yet, but with a 23, you notice that the one that Tony up in the window seems to be something near the window that like they are consciously avoiding.
In the window?
So like something, it's next to them. Like when they're grabbing stuff to throw out, it looks like they're actively avoiding a certain like something up there.
Okay, so all right, I turn over and I say to Duraxis, well, I guess we're just gonna have to barge on in and see if we can talk some love into them.
How about maybe I get Tony, is that your name? Can you come down here for a sec?
So Louis, who's down on the ground, just looks at you and is just like, you get your filthy goddamn hands away from my husband. Don't you hit, I am standing right here. Don't you try to get, oh my God, I knew it. Tony, you're a filthy whore. Oh God.
Sorry, is Louis your name?
You don't even care. Do you? You don't care.
Yeah, I do care. I'm asking you. I just want to make sure I have your name right.
Oh, God. You're trying to steal my husband.
I'm not. I mean, I know you're not in a place where you could believe that right now, but just everything's gonna be okay.
No, it's not.
We're only here because we see what's going on, and
he doesn't clean up ever.
He doesn't clean up ever?
It means he doesn't love me. Oh God.
I am sure you guys can talk about it. Will you give us, I know you guys are in a really painful place. Maybe you guys can give us a couple of minutes to see what's going on, because I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of people fighting here. Have you guys noticed? Or
I don't care.
yeah, I don't think
Who
so.
cares about that? I'm losing. I'm gonna be homeless. Oh God.
Duraxis, do you want to do magic about it? Should we just do some magic about it?
I don't know what magic we have that I can. See, hold on. Let me double check.
What happened? When did you guys start fighting? Why don't you tell me about that?
This morning.
This morning, eh?
Just like a little bit.
Hey,
ago.
Tony, can you come down here, please?
Will you tell us a little bit about
And
it?
Tony looks at you and he's like, "Oh, hi, how are you?"
Yeah, I'm doing good, but you're clearly not. Can you come down?
Did you just call me ugly? Oh my God! How dare you?
Tony, you're a wonderful, handsome fellow, and while I respect that, I also wish to talk to you in a casual
one
manner.
of the divas just flies up to Tony, who's standing in the window, and they literally just like grab him out of the window and start shaking them.
Hey, no, don't shake him. No, don't shake him. No, just bring him down.
Anymore? He's so handsome.
Why
don't you love
stop that?
him?
No.
No,
You have to love him.
I thorn whip her off of him.
Oh my
You
God.
thorn whip a fucking angel. All right. Yes, absolutely. What it is. I would like you Does Storm require an attack roll,
I
or
believe
is the saving
so.
throw?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it is. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
Ooh,
Figure it out. 27.
You
I want to-
absolutely.
In a non-damaging manner, just try to pull her back. I was like,
I feel like I know that you can do you can do non-lethal damage if you're hitting someone.
yeah.
I don't know if you can do that with a spell though. I'm not sure. I don't think you can.
Can I do
So-
like vines without whips? I mean, without thorns.
Thornless.
You know
Thornless
what?
vine?
Make me yours is divine. So make me a nature check, since that's where your magic comes from.
I'll do that. Sounds good.
And let's see if you understand the magic well enough to actually.
Yeah. It's
Oh, I was
that's
given
an
advantage
11.
earlier. Can I
Yes.
take one of those?
You can
Yeah.
absolutely take that advantage there. With a
16.
16, I'm gonna say you just barely
Just
figure
on
it
the
out.
cusp.
There's like little bumps on there, but they're not sharp. And there's now a whip around the diva's ankle, and you just see like the diva just stops shaking Tony
Please.
and just turns around.
Please help the situation
Who
and don't make it
the
worse.
Fuck, do you think you are?
Someone that's not panic shanking someone?
And you suddenly hear this very loud lawnmower noise.
Oh god.
As you hear this scream from a very, very far distance away. Just, who the fuck is touching my angels?
I let go of the whip. I got her attention, Draxus.
um,
Oh
Kind
god.
of glad I'm not with you guys.
Oh,
the
God.
diva like floats down gently, puts Tony next to Louis, and just literally grabs the whip out of your hand, which shouldn't be possible because this is a magic whip.
Yeah, just
Grabs
I
it
probably
out of
still
your
have
hand.
hand.
And you see fire in this diva's eyes, and you watch the whip just burst into flame and turn to dust.
I thought she's gonna whip someone. That's better.
I would appreciate it if you let me do my goddamn job.
No disrespect.
You're kind of struggling
That's
a bit.
that's just not the best way to do your job.
You know what I need right now? I need, oh my god, I need my animal. I need it.
What's your animal? What's your animal?
I
What's
need
your...
my animal. I can't do this right now. This is awful. Apparently this diva has an emotional support animal that you see come flying through the air. It is a gorgeous, just a beautiful coatl. This rainbow snake flying through the air. And you see it start to sort of struggle a little bit in its flight. And as everyone is getting angrier and angrier, you notice things starting to shift around the town. All of the flowers are sort of darkening. You see more and more smoke billowing from things, and you literally watch as the inhabitants start to glow almost this red color. And as this coatl gets closer and closer and closer, you watch as it starts turning like this really gross shade of purple. And it just falls right out of the air with such a crash that you are all knocked off your feet.
Shit.
What
What the hell was that? What was that? What was that?
Yeah, I have no idea.
We saw it though, right? We
Yeah,
saw
no,
we saw it crash.
I saw it. You saw it. It was
You
we
saw it
felt
crash.
it.
You saw it crash, and now there's just a hole. And the diva looks at you and is like, "What did you do? What did you do to my baby?"
Draxus.
No.
Okay, this is no longer the plane of heightened emotion. It's the plane of irrational emotion.
Yes.
Draxus,
And
we
I
need
don't know
to
what
just
do.
leave.
You just
We need to just leave.
go.
I
Okay.
am.
All right.
I'm
yeah.
not gonna be here. I've been a lot of places, like many places, my guy, and this is not a place I'm gonna be at.
All right.
Ever again. I just no. This I can't.
Oh, there's...
All right. Where do we want to
Apparently
go?
this is very triggering. So as you attempt to leave, the divas are all just, the one diva in particular is like, "Where's my snakey snake? Where's snakey snake?" Apparently this diva is not super creative when it comes to names.
No, clearly
There's,
not.
and you watch as the diva just starts screaming for their support animal. And I'm just gonna need everyone to do a little initiative rolling.
Oh no, it's a
Oh,
man.
no.
Wouldn't- If
What
you
have I
wouldn't
done?
Mind, if you wouldn't mind, I could have a little initiative. There's from you a little bit. Everybody likes a little initiative. That's what everybody likes. And this is going to be a lovely little narrative combat for you. That's what it's going to be. That's what it's going to be.
So not only we can't calm down the hysterical diva, but you're gonna make us fight their emotional support animal. You monster.
Yeah, I am a beast. This is how we roll here.
I just
Kinda
rerolled because
glad
it
I'm
wasn't
not
assigned,
with
so
you
it's
guys
okay.
now.
Oh god.
We are fighting dreamers.
I will give you each an opportunity. Make me an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm
13.
not gonna be able to do much with that, believe it or not. Orthon is
Okay. With a 16.
Oh, okay. That's
Um,
a save. Oops.
Okay. There. Oh, that's sorry. I was looking at your initiative. We can use the save. It's fine. With a 17, you remember that little token seemed to alter the things around it for the better. That little collar, that token of true love, seemed to change things back for the better. I will tell you no more than that, though.
So the timer that I set when the thing went off is done, but I think for this combat, because we want to actually have an effect, it should just last this whole combat. So you should get plus.
Well,
to all your rolls.
I'm gonna say for this session. We'll change that to this session.
Okay.
If somebody
Oh,
does
no.
that. So, yeah.
Yikers.
Wait,
But-
that means the
Alright.
initiative is 8.
As you. Oh, that's true. I got a +1. Thank you.
Yeah, we have a lot of reminders. Oh yeah, you have +1 to that.
I'm going to need first both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Isn't that fun?
Is
I think it's a fun way to
it?
start things out.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Oh, 21.
Ooh,
Damn.
21
Oh,
for
that's
Diraxis.
Constitution.
Yeah.
I am struggling with
Okay.
D&D.
So I just
Yeah.
I want you to know that we're not judging you for being illiterate.
Okay,
We're
thank
not.
you. That's
We're
important.
not. All right. We want to support you in your journey learning to read. Okay. And we'll
This
do
is an
everything we
inclusive
can with that.
environment.
I have
That's
4
right.
eyes and none of them are helping me. It's terrible.
There's as you are standing there, you hear the ground start to rumble like an earthquake just underneath you. You jump out of the way just in time as a purple worm erupts out of the ground.
Snaky snake?
It is.
Why is this your
Snaky
emotional
snake.
support animal? This is a dangerous creature.
There's, you see
Ah!
the diva just sort of stop and like, what did you do to my pet?
Why are you
did
assuming
do
it's
to-
us?
I didn't do that. My pet is a beautiful rainbow flying snake. What is this thing?
What did we do to Draxus?
I don't think we did anything. I'm like
you may
95%
give
sure that we didn't do anything.
Each
Okay.
of you may give me an insight check for the town, for the sort of situation.
7.
Okay,
Nice.
Draxus,
Solid.
you are so confused
Yeah,
about
man.
what's happening right
So
now.
lost.
There is Rathon,
It's a worm.
You absolutely recognize that this creature, this transformation is specifically tied to how angry the diva is. You can feel that emotional bond between them.
Draxus, I think you're right. I think that 95% is right. Oh, I'm like stepping around.
All right.
That thing is as mad as she is, pretty much.
Is that thing still her pet? Should we not?
It's her pet. Yeah,
Okay.
it's her pet.
So we
It's the only
should
reason
like,
why I can do this.
we should like not kill it.
No,
Yeah,
we need to.
I just want to make completely sure because I still have no idea what's going on.
I don't know if we can
Your
kill an
turn
angel
is
snake.
absolutely your turn slipping away. There's a lot of talking, not a lot of doing, and this snake is hungry.
We need to find something that connects them. That's it. We need to find their bracelet. Go.
Well, the first thing is he's gonna reach out. And be like, all right, this might work. If it does, it'll be really really helpful. He's gonna reach out, and these like chaotic musical notes are gonna shoot from his fingers, and individually they sound like super crazy, but when they all come together, it makes this like really beautiful, soothing sound, and the notes like drift towards the worm and go in the worm's ear holes, and Diraxis casts hypnotic pattern.
Okay, so it does not have eyes. It senses it is blind. So I don't think hypnotic pattern will do anything to it. There's...
I don't think it. Look it up. I don't think it has a stipulation about being able to see, or even necessarily hear.
Interesting pattern of colors that leaves the air in a 30-foot cube. The pattern appears each creature in the area who sees the pattern.
You don't see? All right, fair enough. It was.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it would work. It was worth a try.
That was a fabulous try, though.
Oh, actually, before that happens. Yeah. Okay, no, it didn't. I had to roll on my magic search table.
Oh, yeah.
I've been bad about
I
that.
will let you. Because I love the way that you tried to reskin that. I will allow you to put it somewhere else if you'd like. Like you recognize that this thing is blind. Would you like to do it, or
like reskin the spell so it potentially could work? Is there
no? Would you like to target something else?
Pff, I'm gonna do the diva. The diva. Yeah, be like, diva.
That's
Excuse me.
trying to be
Listen
helpful.
to this music. It's really pretty. Okay. Yeah, and it's gonna go in. And
And what is it? It's a wisdom save.
It's a wisdom save of
Wisdom save, all right.
18.
Ooh, against a diva? Yeah, that'll
Yeah, I
be
mean-
difficult. There's a 23.
Bummer.
Nope, it's just like, but you see the diva like does start to sort of like it is very pretty, and the diva appreciates beauty. And as you do that, you see that like the spines on the back of the purple worm sort of seem to shrink just a hair. It's a little.
Draxus yell, I don't think fighting it directly is the way to go. We gotta do something different.
All right.
And Rathan, what would you like to do?
Rathan is going to start by wishing he had a long rest, and then after that, he is going
We
to
all-
segue into basically I am going to try and
Okay, hold on. Your passive perception is 18. With that, and being in the situation that you are in, and having been given the information that you've been given, I will say that you see that there is a pendant, that this diva is wearing a pendant, and there seems to be something unique about it. It's got feathers of all different kinds on it.
and the diva's wearing it. Is it rainbow? Can I see if it's a rainbow?
One of the
Nice.
feathers is a rainbow feather.
One of them is a rainbow feather. Okay. Perfect. Because I wanted to basically, can I use Druidcraft to like make a tree grow longer so that I can kind of get my distance away? I want to basically like grab a tree, make it rise with me so that I can get a huge amount of distance away from it, and then jump up to the house that the diva was on and try.
That
to
is
talk to
far
her.
more than a cantrip will be able to do. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You can make like a flower bloom if you want.
Yeah. All right.
But tree growth is that's straight up like pretty altering the physics of reality in a pretty dramatic way. So
All right.
sadly, no. I'm so
Fine.
sorry.
I will do that then and cast plant growth and make the trees around me. And what I'm going to do actually is try first to distance off myself and Duraxis by putting up more roots and more barky type wood trees to separate us from them without actually causing any harm to it. And as that's going, I'm going to run up the roots as that I'm raising up and actually jump next to the house itself. And I'm going to yell to keep my distance away from the diva, and I'm going to go up to her and I'm going to land on the house with my staff and my little pet still on my shoulder and just be like, that's a really nice pet that you have. I'm sorry it happened like this. Would you tell me about how you met Snaky Snake? And like hang by the edge of the hut.
The diva looks up at you and she's just like, they were just a little baby coatl when I met them. They had the prettiest little pink eyes. Everybody, all the other ones, they had like these nice green eyes or blue eyes, and then Snaky Snake had little pink eyes, and they were beautiful. And then Snaky Snake's parents were, attacked by wild beasts, and I helped defend them, and I got this little feather from Snaky Snake's mom, and then Snaky Snake came to stay with me. And as this story is being told, you see the purple worm starting to sort of shrink in size. Like a purple worm is normally gargantuan, and now it's only like huge. So
And so you got
anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Don't have much else other than just ask her, like, you got that pendant? Did you make this pendant? Is this with other pets that you have as well, the other feathers?
These are my feathers. Yeah,
When's the
these are
last
some-
time you held it?
I mean, I'm wearing it all the time.
Like you play with it often?
And before she can do that, it is Snaky Snake's turn.
Yay!
And you see a now huge purple worm head over to the central building in town, the one with the big steeple that has a diva sitting on top of it. And you just watch as the worm, right before it gets there, just starts tunneling. Doesn't destroy the building. Everyone sort of takes a breath, looks around. All the people who are not divas are just like, what is happening now? I don't understand. There's a monster. Oh God, there's a monster. And they all take a breath. They all calm down for just a sec. And then you watch the entire building explode as the purple worm comes jumping out of it and just swallows the diva that was on the steeple whole, and then lands in the rubble. And you see the other diva, like he's like, that is a bad Snaky Snake. Snaky Snake, no. Bad Snaky Snake. And you see this purple worm jump back up to gargantuan size again as the diva reprimands it. And Duraxis, what would you like to do?
Duraxis is gonna wet his pants a little bit. Not a lot, but like
Just
enough.
a touch.
Enough.
Just a sousant of urine.
Yeah. Diva, what? Oh, I'm blank as a player. I'm blank. I don't know what to do after that.
You may give me, if you're blanking as a player, you may give me give me an intelligence or an insight check. Either one.
I'll do it. 16.
A 16. You saw what happened when this angel was reminded of how they met Snaky Snake and how much Snaky Snake meant to them. So anything that will help the diva remember that will probably be useful in this situation.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So Draxus is going to open up his water skin and shape the water into the form of two coatls, a big one and a little one, and have it go and like fly by the diva. And I don't know if it's possible to shape water, but if it's possible, he's gonna make the little baby one have pink little eyes, and they're gonna be happy and just moving around and flying around. And
first of all, like... you absolutely get inspiration for that.
Beautiful.
Second of all, Blizzard, you may absolutely, if you would like, I will give you like one action if you would like to help out with this, because I love this so much. TikTok.
I actually have nothing to add. You know what? That's
Okay,
so perfect.
fabulous.
I have nothing to add. Just leave it at that. Yeah.
All right. What you notice is that as the little baby flies past the rainbow feather, that the rainbow of the feathers starts actually like shining prismatically through this lovely little water sculpture that you have created of the two coatls. And the purple worm shrinks down to like just a large creature at this point, and you see it sort of scoot up towards it. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
Drax is just gonna add and be like, remember who he was, not who he currently is.
And as the coatl shrinks down, you start seeing like the sort of outline of like diva wings in the purple worm's like sort of poking up out of the purple worm's stomach. Like it's sort of an outline of a person in there.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
The Fountain of Youth Hold Person Charm variant. Is that at
Mhm.
will? Do I get that or
It's once a day.
once a day? Okay.
You get it back at dawn.
Well, about a good time as any as to try this out. What is the context of that spell originally? Like, is it like just a hold person but with like a charm, or do you want me to just?
You are so the flavor for that spell, and the reason you use charisma instead of wisdom is because you do something so gloriously charming. Just, whether it's batting your eyelashes or, like striking a gorgeous pose or something like that, that just literally stuns the person. They're just so entranced by you.
In your youth.
And okay.
I mean, we do live in a youth-obsessed culture, but
So
The Fountain of Youth is just
I will try that then. I'm on the top of this house with the diva, right? Still?
Yes, you are on top of the house.
All right, sick. So I take my staff of the woodlands, and I see that the situation is starting to calm down. She really wants to be charmed. Like, she really needs to like make sure we're continuing to like slow it down. I see the coatls there that Durax has created, and try to continue the mood. So I take my staff of the woodlands and I plant it on top, turn into like a small tree, because it can do that. So I shape into like a little tree that I can sit by and lean on. And using the Fountain of Youth charm person, I try with Pouncer on my thing here. It's like a really pretty garden tree. It's like walking into like the most typical druid scene, like a little image of someone playing with some flowers and a tree, and it's just supposed to be very calming and relaxing. And with druid craft, you feel you smell the aroma of sweet, crisp like flowers, but from the Feywild. So something that even she hasn't smelled before, like just really sweet, summery scents because of my current bodily state. Nice, really pretty tree. See Pouncer everywhere he jumps around in front of me, like little flowers grow on top of the house and everything. Just supposed to be very visually calming, very Bambi-like Disney scene.
I'm gonna need you to take your glasses off and bat your eyelashes in that super cute Disney fashion. If we're going for the Disney scene, I just need that one last little bit there. Absolutely, yes. You also get inspiration. I love it. And as your little fire guy is sort of bounding around and fabulous flowers are growing and you're just under this lovely, lovely tree, the diva just sort of breaks down, and everything that had been affecting her up until that point suddenly shifts, as does the music, as the coatl throws up another diva and then flies over to her friend and just alights on her shoulders. And you see the rainbow feather seem to spark, just this bright light. And the people around are suddenly calmed a bit. And you have succeeded in defeating the purple worm. Yeah!
Draxus is gonna quickly prestidigitate the urine away from his pants and down his leg. Like, oh,
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do. And with that, I think this would be a fabulous place to take a little break. We're going to take just a little 5-minute break, everyone. Go check out our About section. Go help out our sponsors. I just popped over to D&D Beyond, and you know what's going on over there? Who knows what's going on over there?
The sale.
What's going on over there?
It's a pre-order.
Oh,
There's a
damn.
new book dropping.
Oh, shoot.
New book dropping. It's a Morden Canaan's book.
Oh.
It's a whole new
If I was
What's it
bestiary.
called?
I
What's it
would
called?
pre-order it.
So hey, everybody. So I don't know, maybe we're doing a couple fundraisers over the course of the next couple weeks, and Maybe. It's called Mordenkainen Presents Monsters of the Multiverse.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, head over there, pre-order that. It's going to be if it's anything like the last Mordenkainen book, it's going to be amazing. And use our code to do it, and that'll be glorious. And I don't know, maybe for one of these, for one of our fundraisers, we might pick up one of them, maybe give it away. We might just do that. We might do that thing. I don't know. But for now, we're going to go take a quick little break. Going to take like 5 minutes, and we will see you in just a sec. Thanks for your follow, Swamp Ranger. Yes.
See you in a minute. All right. Bye.
Hello
Hello, we're back.
again.
Hi.
Welcome back to Play Nerd Allies. We are here doing a fabulous tale of a very angry Sune because she's being influenced by some stuff and there's some things going on. We're trying. What just happened?
Who's watching the
Is that
stream?
me?
No one.
I am, but it's muted.
No one.
First of all, I hate the way my voice sounds. So I'm gonna lower it a little bit. There we go, that's better. Now I feel better about it. So
Curses of
weirdly insecure
hearing
about
yourself.
it. Yes. We have got one group that has just taken down a purple worm with the power of love. They sure did.
It is.
And now let's see what our other group is getting up to. So I am very curious at this point. You have decided that you're going to be putting on a musical. Fabulous.
I don't
Tell
need
me.
to write a new one. Just
Who put the
I'm sure we can take
gladiator?
one from the
Hercules.
Oh no,
Pantheon.
I already know. I already know exactly which musical you're going to be doing.
Legally Blonde, right?
It has to be
Delta
something
new,
that
Delta
it-
new.
oh my god, you guys. Looks like Elle's gonna win the prize.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, no.
What
it's
have
not
I
gonna be that
done?
one. No, it's not gonna be that one. It's got to be a musical about emotion and friendship and love and
Literally every
Yes.
musical.
yeah, every single one, all of them. We're gonna do
Most of them.
all of the
A
musicals
mashup.
all at
Mashup.
once.
Excited for it.
Anyway,
They
Mikhail's
all-
not involved in this nonsense. She's gonna focus on bracelet shit.
Perfect.
Mikael's gonna be focusing on getting the bracelet.
Yeah, she's a logistics kind of tiefling.
So I would like to know. So first, so this fabulous tabaxi, fabulous newly chaotic tabaxi, wanders into this town. Who are you going to talk to get this thing started?
I'm gonna be looking for the person who seems to be expressing some kind of, or rather showing the most signs of pure joy and happiness during like some choreography. The one who's essentially leading the town performance.
Okay. So, as you walk through the town, you see that pretty much in like any space that is large enough to hold like 7 or 8 people, there is something sort of happening. Some of it's low key, but like you saw earlier, like over at the well in the town square, you had this gorgeously choreographed thing happening over there as this woman was talking about, her, the guy that she's got a crush on and singing about that. You look in the opposite direction and you see a large building that looks probably like a temple. And there is, you see the high priest in there singing a song about the glory of his God to the congregation. And the entire congregation gets up and does like a fully choreographed dance to this song. And as you look in another direction, you see like out in the fields, there is a shepherd with some pipes, and you notice that the shepherd somehow, like you can hear the tap dancing even though they're on grass. And when he like stops and takes a break and points over to his sheep, they all start tap dancing. So you've got choices, like just pretty much everywhere you turn, there is sort of an opportunity for you to find a lead. for this musical.
Oh, well, from experience, let's not go to the priest.
We don't need to turn into the Hunchback of Notre Dame like this.
No,
we're not
no.
going in that direction. Okay, good. All right, so.
No. Let's go to the woman singing about her crush. That sounds like the spread of love seems
Fabulous.
to be the core here.
As you head over there, she is singing this gorgeous aria where occasionally she'll sort of lean over, and then this section of ladies all join her in beautiful harmony, and then she'll lean over this way, and then this whole section of ladies will join her in perfect harmony, and she'll stand up and everyone will just lift her forward, and you see these gorgeous togas just trailing all around, and eventually she has finished her song after she hits a incredibly complex and very high note for the climax. So high and fabulous, in fact, that the urn in her hand shatters.
And my ears start bleeding more.
Yep. You see just another urn sort of is tucked away behind the wells, and she grabs that, which is already full of water, and she says, "Thank you so much for listening to my tale of woe. Oh.
And I just start clapping.
And as you start clapping, you see she was headed in a direction, and she heard her audience clapping, and she's like, "Oh, what can I do for you, sir?"
Well, technically, woman, but fine, whatever.
That's right. You're tabaxi. Okay, you're tabaxi. What can I do for you, my dear?
I just heard your lovely performance and was wondering if you would like to give the dear goddess of love, Sune, a taste of the love that you feel.
Performing for an actual goddess? Oh my goodness. And you literally see 24 heads pop out of windows as they're all "I'm sorry, what?
What have I done?"
And you see just you hear there's an actual sound of brushing hair and curling irons and getting dressed as just 24 men and women suddenly come rushing out of their houses, still applying a little eyeshadow or lipstick, and they all just sort of line up in these perfect poses. This is well, my goodness, are we casting a play? Do you need a lead? Let me show you. And all of them start doing monologues and songs all at the same time. It is absolute cacophony. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Of course. Of course. Right.
Oh, Lord.
Time for me to fail.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. You just a blood vessel pops in your nose, and you just start bleeding. Just bleeding from your nose. As it's just too much.
Right.
It's just too much. What are you gonna do?
What I would like to do, oh God, is I will actually. This is going to be so dumb, and I can just already feel it.
Do it.
I am gonna, to get everyone's attention, I am gonna place my hand on my god's symbol in my crown and just lift my hand up, and I'm gonna be casting Guiding Bolt into the air.
Describe
Maybe,
this to me.
maybe. I mean,
Right?
maybe.
Roll me a d6, please. Let's see. Let's see what
Oh
happens.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Okay,
6.
you make it. You make no, it's a 1.
Okay.
This is
It's on a
one.
one. It's on a
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 6, you're good. So you do cast this. Tell me what this looks like.
As I turn my hand away from my crown, this almost like a star or a sun, almost like explodes in my hand, and it becomes a shooting star as it leaves. And now it's not a shooting star, it's a traveling star.
Fabulous. And what are you hoping to have done with this? What's the aim of this?
The aim for this is for the unaccountable numbers of people standing around. Shut up! As I wipe the blood
Are you
from
yelling
my
at them
nose.
to be quiet?
No, I am very, very calmly after shooting it. Quiet. Before I lose my temper. And I just try to become Zen.
I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you. You are on the plane of heightened emotions, so let's see if you can keep your shit together.
No.
I
And you
cannot!
fail. I
For
am
the
going to
love
need
of
you to
me.
let me know exactly what you say to these people.
As I try to set myself and failing completely.
As you're trying to you just hear this
I will
No.
I will quickly take out my glaive, slam it into the ground, and just yell out to the masses. All of you, shut your mouth before I shut him for you.
And all of them are like, oh, I didn't get to sing my high note. They're all very upset. And before you, you see someone seem to step out from behind the group with a shining halo on their head, carrying a beautiful lyre. Hello, child. My name is Apollo,
Oh no.
god of music and truth, because music is the truth. I hear that you would like to put on a show
Yes.
for Sune, is it? All of the other villagers sort of bow down to Apollo. He says, while I do love hearing you all express yourselves in song, I think that for a goddess, only a god will do. And he flourishes an incredible bow to you. And with that, we will switch over to McCall. Let's
Yeah.
see. Hey, McCall. How
Hey,
you doing over there?
this is hell. I thought this was going to be a straightforward mission, but
I'm not apologizing.
no, you're doing the things that the tone requires. I just need to find an artificer or someone who's proficient with magical items and artifacts and shit.
So you
like that.
see a few signs on different shops. They all seem to have something to do with theater. So there's There's one that looks like it might be like a props department.
All right, where's
You've
the
got
DMX
one.
guy? Where's the DMX guy? Where's the projections? Where's the lighting? They are the most technologically savvy.
So as we are in a medieval type setting, sadly, we haven't gotten that far yet. But you do see an interesting spot that seems to have a lot of super complex little story lanterns in the window. And for those in chat who don't know what a story lantern is, it's what they used to have where you put a candle in the middle and it has different scenes cut out of the metal, and you would slowly spin it and it would tell a story up against the wall. So you see that, and they're gorgeous, and there's like different colored flames in different ones and really pretty lights and all kinds of stuff. So you do see that.
Cool. I head over to that shop.
As you step inside, you hear the pounding of a little hammer. Just a little ting ting. Ting ting. Ting ting.
Knock knock.
Ting ting.
Knock knock.
Ooh, ting ting.
Knock knock.
Hello, ting ting.
Hello?
Hello, yes, hello. Who is there?
Someone new in town who's got a
Someone new? Well, my name is Mathusi, and I do all the cool stuff. And why aren't you singing?
I don't know how. I'm a terrible singer.
Oh,
I don't have time to be taught right now. Tragically.
maybe a dance then. And it starts tap dancing a little bit, like a very
Sure.
simple step.
I don't mind you answering in song, but I need to ask you a question.
Oh, is this? Oh, it's for a commission. Oh,
Quite.
okay.
Yeah. So it's theoretical, actually. So it's.
Oh,
it's,
ooh, hold on. And
boy.
he goes and like he takes
who
his
am
hat
I
off.
looking at?
And you are looking at a little gnome,
Obviously.
who like had like this very, very jaunty little hat to the side. But when you realized this is business, he sort of dips down behind the counter and he comes back up with like a top hat and a monocle on. Just like, now we can discuss business. Yes.
Okay. Great. So imagine, if you will, not a god, but a lord of hell being killed and turned into a piece of jewelry. Yes? With me so far? Like,
oh, yes.
have you heard of this? Okay. Now imagine the goddess of love is wearing that piece of jewelry and it's driving her crazy.
Ooh, is that what's been going on? We've definitely
Yes.
seen there's been something of a ruckus from some of the towns over the hills.
Yes, indeed. We need to get that bracelet off.
I can hear her right now screaming about something. There's yes, there.
Or maybe that was me.
I need to get that bracelet off, but I'm wondering if there would likely be any booby traps or problems with just like pulling it off of her arm, right?
Well, I mean, this is a very interesting question. Would a goddess booby trap the items that are on her? I mean, I can't imagine that she would. I mean, she's literally got the ability to change reality.
Right,
So,
but would a bracelet that is a princess of hell have anything inlaid, like innately other than the obvious innate fiendery?
that is quite a question. Well, something that was able to, in fact, affect a goddess as powerful as Sune. There's something going on there. Obviously, Sune wouldn't allow anything physical to harm her. But that is a good question. I imagine that probably they would. I mean, if you're trying to steal something from a goddess, hold on just a moment. And he sort of dips back down behind the counter. And when he comes back up, he's got like a little ski cap and like a burglar's mask on. It's like, if you're trying to steal something from a goddess, I think probably trickery would be your best bet.
Right. Our plan is to distract her, and maybe I can just go up and But what would you suggest? Trickery. What kind of tricks are you imagining? I have a very low charisma, so I don't think it'll work, but
I think if we could create a second bracelet that looks just like the first, we might be able to slip it on while we slip the other one off. Did you notice any fastening mechanisms?
did I?
You can make me a... What would that even be? You can make me an intelligence check, if you'd like, or you can tell me an astonishing story about when you actually got to see the bracelet up close.
Well, actually, so Sune was waving her arms and with great gusto and gesticulating wildly as she was in hysterics. But the thing is, McCall remembers that Glacia used to have these, her favorite way to tie things together was with chains. So, and oftentimes she'd just like lean on things, but she had 2 bracelets that would hook together with chains for fun. So McCall was not surprised to see Sune wildly waving around with a little chain that keeps the bracelet together.
Fabulous. Because you worked with Glacia for a long time, and you'd seen these things, I will say you also know that Glacia was never without a means to escape those chains, even the chains that she created.
Right.
And that what looked like part of the pattern on the bracelet was in fact an inset for the key, which is attached to the bracelet. So you would have to unlock the bracelet, pop it open, put the other bracelet on, and take the Glacia bracelet away. As you are having this conversation, you realize that one of the Solars has been standing behind you this entire time.
Fucking shit. What is wrong with you? Oh, God.
The Solar looks and it's like, well, the thing that's wrong with me is that my goddess stripped me of my powers.
Yeah. We've all fallen from the sky in a thing of fire. You're not special. Get over it. Good
You
God.
are literally the only Solar in your entire solar system, but you're not special, bitch.
You ain't shit. All right. Cool.
God, I love
Okay.
Nicole.
My sweet gnomish friend, can you make a bracelet that looks like, and I draw him a little picture with colors and stuff.
As you draw the picture, you feel something happening, and you look over the solar, and you realize that the solar is turning your picture into a 3-dimensional object. It's still just an outline. It's sort of like a charcoal drawing in 3 dimensions. But as that happens, the gnome takes, and he's like, "Oh no, I can wait. Are these images changing on here?"
Looks like, yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, well, I guess this is going to take a little more work than I thought. I will." And he looks up to the window, and he's like, "I suppose if I created something that spirals around, it would last long enough to be deceptive, to look like it's continually changing. Yes." And he sort of starts mumbling to himself and sort of like digging around in little like baskets and boxes underneath the counter, pulling out little tools and like sheets of metal and some gears and things like that. Just, yes. Give me a day. Give me a day. I will have something amazing for you. It will be glorious. It shall rival the very box that Pandora held herself.
Who the fuck is Pandora?
Oh, she's the super curious lady that she got everyone sick, and it wasn't great.
Okay.
Then it was,
anyway, yes, a day. I think we can do a day. I don't really know how time works here, so that doesn't seem like a problem. Plus, I'm sure the musical will need time to rehearse.
We're gonna need time to promote it properly. Make sure that there's butts and seats.
You don't need to put. There's only one butt in one seat. You really need is the thing.
Wrong.
Yeah. All right. Thank you kindly, artifice person. Do you need payment? I have much coin, but I don't know if that's a thing you use in this plane.
He looks at you and just like, what? Like he's like, this is the first time he's so like truly confused by that sentiment. It's been so long since anyone has offered to purchase anything here. It's like, oh no, I don't think, should I be charging?
I mean, listen, I'm from a lower plane, so we kind of just like took things, and if you didn't like that we took a thing, we like cut your hands off. So it's not. So I understand in other places they don't do that, and they give you a thing in exchange for a thing. So right, like if you want some shiny gold shit, I got loads. But
he literally picks up a basket and dumps it onto the table, and it's just gold coins and gold leaf and just gold bullion and stuff like that.
Great.
And he's like, no, we've got plenty. No,
Okay.
but thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
Well, just trying to be a person, I guess.
Yes, so
cool.
sweet.
Oh, thanks.
So
Okay, bye.
sweet.
Oh, boy. Okay, bye. Bracelet.
And with
Silly.
that, we shall pop back over to see the other half of the party, with a big destroyed building and a very happy diva.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Well, you Snakey Snake is all bitter now. It's great.
I never want to bat my eyes. I learned a lot of magic.
Today?
That's right.
Not
Mhm.
by choice. It happened and I learned it. And I feel that I have cheapened myself for this angel. And I'm starting to...
Yeah.
I'm starting to question: is nature magic really divine? Because I really hope it isn't, right? So, like maybe there's another way source of magic. Because these love things they're not striking true with Rathon right now.
No.
They're not hitting.
Uh-uh.
I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry, but it's hard. That's rough.
Yeah, that's difficult. It's very sad.
I'm here for you, man. I'm here for you. I'm here if you want to talk.
But what do we do now? I guess we gotta find Sune
Yeah, I mean,
or your friends, maybe my friends now too.
well, we
No
should
offense.
make sure the divas have this under control. Not
I-
particularly
Sure.
helpful about, you know.
You see that this diva now is better in control of themselves. You know, they are sort of looking around. You see them down with Tony and Louie, just, you know, like chatting with them, trying to get everything sort of pulled back together. The purple worm attack definitely sort of shook everybody loose from whatever they were doing before.
That's good.
But it's probably not going to be too long before they get back to it. So
Looks
what would y'all like to do?
we need to get to Sune or our friends. Like I don't think there's any other choice here. Or we can just try to find a way out. Just you know,
Out?
to the mortal plane.
Oh, yeah, that's probably not what I want to do.
Huh.
You just like
Just
leave.
throwing it out there, I'm
like
just
just like
saying.
leave.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, you absolutely can.
I mean,
Screw you guys.
I think before we leave, we should just make sure the divas have this situation under control.
I think it's more of a time bomb, but I'll follow your lead. I just don't want to dally too long before I have to do this all again. That's all. That's all.
Yeah,
you
I get
hear
that.
you hear the diva that you helped talking to Louie and Tony, and you hear her. It's like, well, is there something that you know you both love, that you both cherish? And you hear Tony like, well, I mean, there's the portrait that we had done. You know, this nice painter across the way, and you look across the way, and it's just like similar situation, except it happened inside the house. So it just looks like somebody took like buckets of paint and just threw them, shattered them against the wall here and there. It's just some sort of row was going on in there. And the diva's just like, well, where is it? And Tony points up to the window, like right next to the window. And the diva comes and grabs the picture. And it is a very well done portrait
Nice.
of the two of them on what looks like a first date type thing, where they're at like a little cafe table and they've got cosmos and they're just, you know, sort of, you know, being very coy with each other. And as they each take a hold of this thing, suddenly you see that spark of light. And they seem to be better. And you see them rush to each other and hug each other and just start crying. It's like, I don't ever want to fight again. It's been like
There you go.
3,000 years since we had an argument. I can't believe it.
Okay, I mean that doesn't sound healthy, but anyway. Well, how you feeling? He's talking to the diva. Feeling better tonight?
I feel so much better.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I feel so much better.
That makes me so happy. How are the rest of your friends doing?
And you see that
It's
the
very
other
recent.
divas are all sort of still a bit messy, and she just looks and she's like, I'll handle them.
You help them?
I'll
Okay.
handle them.
'Cause
Yeah.
we need to go and try to find Sune. You think you can handle it from here? Or do you want us to stay
I
and help a
think
little longer?
so.
Okay.
I think so. And she just starts, now that Tony and Louie are taken care of, she goes, because this is literally her job, is
Yeah.
to make sure
Yeah,
that everything's
yeah.
good in the land of Sune. And she heads over to one of the other divas and gives them a big hug and sort of like strokes their hair. And it just seems like everything's fine. You know, everything's going to be okay over here.
All right. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. So, on. Do you have any idea how we can find our friends? Because I can
only-
teleport us somewhere, but I kind of need
Need
like,
to know what's
I
going
kind
on.
of need
Yeah,
to know
I don't know
where.
where there is. I don't know where there is, or here, or anything.
It's
Yes, I have to ask a diva. Maybe ask a diva.
yeah. I guess we'll ask the diva. Do you have any? Does any of your powers include locating people on this plane? Is that or know someone that could do that?
Well, I can sense anyone who's a worshiper of Sume.
Okay.
I look over to Duraxis and it's getting worse by the moment.
It's great. None of our party worship Sune. What about Celestian? Maybe.
Can you sense other divine energies?
Yeah.
Well, sure, but there's a lot of gods and goddesses on this plane.
Yeah.
So,
Celestian. You know anyone that worships Celestian?
I mean,
You
probably
sense
a
that?
lot fewer now that there's probably a lot of spells blowing up in people's faces across the plains.
Yeah, it's
Oh
terrifying.
no!
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. That was our fault. Not our fault. Okay. We couldn't do anything about that. That was out of beyond our
tea, no
control.
shade,
Beyond our
but-
control. Alright.
Do we want to go to Sune?
No. I'm gonna say let's see that's a negative for me. Let's say no, please. Thank you.
All right, fabulous. You would know, the diva explains to you that the reason there's so many divine energies is because the entire Greco-Roman Pantheon exists here, as does the entire Elven Pantheon. So in addition to Sune and a couple of other sort of minor deities on this layer of Arborea, there's a lot of major gods.
Great.
Your friend McCall was a demon? Sorry,
Devil.
right?
Yeah. She's a tiefling.
She's
A tiefling. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know. I was out of character.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Do you think she would stick out maybe to you in your celestial
will
knowledge?
you be able to sense a tiefling?
Ooh.
Someone that's from the
An infernal creature.
yeah.
That's interesting.
There's probably, like,
we really
one of
don't
them.
get a lot here. We do get the occasional tiefling, but we don't normally get someone that smells so strongly.
Yeah, can you find the
an
one that's like the
arch
maddest?
devil.
Yeah. Yes.
It is the most pissed off.
The most
even
angry.
here. Like, it's just base level. Like there's
Just like the most
like,
completely done with like this whole area.
Probably I could. Let me see. And you see
Oh,
her
thank God.
eyes start to sort of like glaze over, and she reaches out. Like, oh, I think they're still with the Solars. That's interesting. They seem to be making a cute little thing. There's some singing.
Right.
Oh, it's Apollo. Hi, Apollo. Hi.
You say McCall
He can't
singing?
see me.
You okay?
He can't
Is McCall
see
singing?
me.
Is that what she said?
Is she
That
singing?
that doesn't sound
That,
right.
that can't be McCall did.
It can't. It can't.
Just
Do you need
making little
calibration?
Trinkets type of thing. I
Recalibrate.
think they're in Athenia.
Oh.
Can you
Okay.
help us get there? That's amazing.
Well, certainly. You are not dressed for the occasion, though. Come. and you watch is because this is a diva in her home plane. She does have some limited abilities here. And you watch as like your clothes become just beautifully tailored and just very fitted and bright and glorious in reds and whites. So that's better.
Oh,
I've never been fully
Better.
clothed before. What the hell?
what did you do to my
yours
my
are
clothes?
yours are just very like it feels almost like you're not wearing any clothes. They're so light and breezy. They sort of billow around you. And for our drow friend, it's very jarring. It looks very good against your like deep gray, like dark bluish skin. You know, these hues. It seems to bring out like a purple sheen in your cheeks as you're wearing them.
All right, this is different. Okay, you said you could get us there.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's nice.
This is
I
quite
think
comfortable,
so.
by the way.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Oh, good.
Like spinning around a little bit as it's like flowing.
I'm so glad that you love them.
Yes, I do love them.
Yes. Yes.
All my heart. Love, love, love. Passion, passion, passion.
All the
She
feelings.
says, I can certainly get you over there. I can get you to at least the edge of the Greek and Roman pantheon's territory. Hold on just a moment. And she raises her hands, and you see like the little koala sort of flying just above her head as she does. It's the koala likes it when she does magic. There, see its little pink eyes get all glittery, and just she raises her hands, and you feel yourself transported very gently to about 60 feet above the forest.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
nice.
You did notice that in the middle of this little teleportation effort, that you heard Sune start screaming about something having to do with the feng shui of one of her temples. Apparently that altered things a little bit. You start falling towards a beautiful pine forest that is the border between Sune's realm and the other Pantheon's realm. I would like each of you to tell me how you would like to try to grab onto a tree or a branch as you are falling.
Draxus is legit just gonna flail. Like, there's no rhyme or reason. It's completely random and chaotic.
Okay.
I think I just kind of
All right, so you both just start falling.
I kind of fall, and then like I'm just like it's like a delayed reaction, just like oh shit. And I think that he's just gonna try and put his staff of woodlands beneath him to try and break the fall. By just like extending the roots down and like with like a
Okay.
pole.
Absolutely. So, you, I would like, first off, I will need an Arcana check from you, Flizzard. You may do so with advantage
Also,
because
I
you are
forgot
utilizing a
something.
magic item. Oh,
I forgot something. I
Oh.
have the chaos elemental. I should be rolling on that every time I do a spell. Would you like me to do that now?
Right, I forgot about that. Yes, please. You
I'll
actually
do
roll
just
me,
one.
because how many spells have you done?
I've done
You've done
three,
like
I
three
think.
now.
Yeah.
So roll me 3 times. I want to see if this guy shows up, because that's fun. That's fun.
Okay. 9, 5, 4.
Okay, so no. All right. So no chaos elemental. All right. You feel him back in the back of your head, sort of battering around at things.
Not now, please.
So yes, an Arcana check with advantage
yes.
because you're using a magical item. And for Diraxis, I would like a dexterity save at disadvantage because you are just wildly flailing around.
Yeah. 4.
Oh my
2.
god. Duraxis literally like, hit a branch and it cracks underneath you. And then you hit the next branch and it cracks underneath you. And you hit the next branch. Yeah, you're going to take some damage. I would like you to roll me 66 plus 6.
All right. Well,
Oh my god.
Yep. Yep. About to be
As you attempt
29.
to utilize, and how many hit points do you have left?
13.
Okay, that's you. Now you may make me a dexterity saving throw, and let's see how that goes for you.
Oh, okay.
No, not for you. Sorry,
Oh,
for Blizzard.
gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
I
I
was
do
like-
dexterity. Oh, sorry.
Because
Okay.
you obviously missed
Yeah.
with these branches.
Dexterity check or saving throw? You said
Saving throw.
All right.
And I am bloodied.
Oh, yeah.
Critical
Oh, damn.
fail, dude.
Oh no.
Critical fail.
Jesus.
So you like grab your staff as you are falling and you try to like latch these roots onto one of the trees to try to sort of slow your fall. You don't realize just how much energy you're putting into it, and on this plane, like just more energy starts pouring into it over and over, and this sort of ball of roots just develops, and suddenly you are just pulled straight down by the weight of this staff.
Oh, shit.
And you land on Lando. You land on that poor little dark elf who's been abused by every branch of every tree already. Lando, I am going to need you to roll me 2d8. There is a potential that he's going to knock you out.
Oh my god.
And that's just enough.
Ah!
What?
And as you land, you, good sir, are impaled on your own staff. Please roll me 6d8 damage for falling and being impaled.
On my staff? On myself?
Yep.
Yeah, 68. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch me just both die alone in the woods.
Oh my
29.
god. 3 6s and 2 5s.
How many hit points do you have left?
I have 47 hit points left.
Oh,
Dang. Oh,
damn.
you beat
I
me.
did not get the salamander sting. So I've been
Okay.
okay since then.
All right. Okay. So you're just like, it like tears through like your ribs, like crushes one of your ribs as it lands on poor little Duraxis. So Duraxis, you are now unconscious.
Oh yeah, he's
Hey,
super conscious.
Rathan, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna stare. I've done a lot of stupid things. And this is actually, I didn't do this. This happened to me. I'm a victim. No, I can't. I'm a victim. I'm a
Oh my
victim.
God.
Yeah, no, this is
That's right.
there's
That's
no
right.
love
You
here.
are.
There's no love.
You sure?
I think also this summer the means off of my hair and I go a little more autumn again. I think I go a little bit more autumn as I'm like worn up. He's not dead though. He's just unconscious, right?
He's unconscious, but
I'm
you've
bleeding
taken a
out.
while to catch your breath. I need a death save from Lando, please.
Alright.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
hey
Actually,
there.
I'm gonna do it in
Hey
chat because there's a command.
Oh, we're
Wait,
getting
what?
fancy now.
Oh,
Look at
18.
you.
Yes.
Death save you roll. We actually do have a death save command in chat.
that's sick.
So, 18. Yes, you succeed on your first one. Rathan, what else?
I
would you
think I
like
see him
to
start coughing up blood from that. Okay.
do? Yeah.
I take my woodland staff. I just kind of toss it away after like it shrinks up. I'm like, yeah, I don't need this right now. And I take out my staff of healing, and I still have 5. So I smoke another little bit of the herb that I get from the inside of the staff. I crack it open and let it out, and do another mass cure wound.
Mm-hmm.
And
Fabulous. Okay.
And I just
Does it not just do
black soot
regular
just shooting
wounds?
onto him.
Does it? Do you have how many like charges is mass cure wounds?
It's 5. This is my second half of it. So
Does
that's it.
it
Oh
only
my
do
God.
mass cure wounds?
Let him do it.
it's-
Let him do it.
It's just hell. It's just healing.
All right.
Yeah. It is.
21.
So 21 for both of us. I'm so
And as you
so sorry.
Still bloody, but
Yeah, as
Yeah.
you wake up, we're gonna flip over to our little cat friend.
Oh, no.
Hey, Tabaxi lady, how you doing?
I am terrified.
Apollo, god of music, has just appeared before you.
Did not
What would you
expect
like
this
to say?
Hi. Huge fan.
Well, hello there, little one. How Apollo stands about like 15 feet high.
Great. A way for me to feel even shorter.
No, that's all right. And Apollo just points at you, and everything seems to shrink around you until you realize that you are now 15 feet tall.
What? Just happened?
Hello. Yes.
Oh God. You're very pretty. You know that, right?
He looks at you. He's just like, I do.
So, you might have heard that I wanted to kind of make a musical for Sune. She's kind of in a foul mood lately because of
We've noticed. Yes.
I kind of need the musical as a kind of distraction. Because she is
Oh, for what?
to distract her, because we need to get an item off of her.
You look at Apollo, and you see this sort of very dark look come over his face, and it's like, you want me to lie to someone?
No, not lie. Perform.
You're gonna need to give me a better reason than that, and do a pretty sick persuasion check on that. You are talking to the god of truth, literally the god of truth,
I know.
and you want him to deceive another person.
Deceive? I will be doing the deceiving. He will only be performed. Oh, this is why I don't like Apollo. In a dialogue. Listen. What we need is for Sune to feel the connection of love again. And I'm sure your godly performance would be able to make her feel a strong emotion of love.
Roll me a. Well, you got a crit on your check, right? No. We called it got a crit on her check. Yeah. You may make me another religion check.
Oh God.
Let's see. Ooh, yeah. No new information for you.
Nice.
There is this Apollo is just staring at you, just sort of like still a little horrified that you would ask him. I mean, I certainly would be willing to perform something glorious.
I'm sure you would. And
But not if the express purpose of this is to deceive a fellow god.
okay, then let me rephrase my plan. To not deceive her, but get her to be more talkative, per se. To be able to kind of find more reason when talking to her.
As you are saying this, you hear from across the hills, "Where the fuck is my pashmina? I want the goddamn show!" And there's
As you can hear.
and Apollo's like, she seems quite talkative enough right now.
With aggression, yes. I saw her rip my deity's tongue out.
Oh dear. And
Yes.
he looks at you, and you can see him like looking inside you.
Oh God.
You can feel the gaze on your soul.
I don't like where this is going.
And he's like, "Oh, you're a follower of Celestian. Yes, hold on just a moment. Celestian."
Oh God.
And Celestian appears before Apollo, just sort of abashed and a little upset. And I was like, "What is going on?" And Celestian sort of like realizes he can't really talk, so he uses telepathy to like sort of let everyone in the area know everything's gone wrong. All of my temples, the magic is just wild and uncontrolled, and I'm losing followers left and right. And you see Celestian's, like, his garb seems to be a little more ragged. And
God.
Apollo looks at him and he's like, "Why didn't you come to me? You're good friends with Hermes. Why didn't you come and talk to me?" And Celestian just looks a little abashed. It's like, "I was ashamed." And Apollo looks, "There's nothing to be ashamed about. Sune is incredibly powerful here." And you watch as what looks like pure light suddenly moves towards Celestian. It seems to come out of the ground itself. And you watch as Celestian's tongue is reformed.
Oh, thank God.
You are no longer a chaos cleric. But
Nice.
and now you may make me another religion check with advantage.
Yay.
Oh.
And let's
Yeah.
see. Oh, thank God for that advantage. There's you remember that Apollo is sort of the polyglot god. That he is the god of music, he is the god of light, he is the god of truth, but he's also the god of healing.
Thank you, Apollo. Kind of fixing my mistake. Let's not say that out loud.
And as you recognize that this might be a way to convince Apollo.
Now, let's get back on topic. Thank you for healing Celestian. I'm sure they're very appreciative.
So your god's standing in front of you again this time, not torn apart.
Trying not to look at them in shame.
There is you feel Celestian's hand on your head, and you feel that spot that cats love. Like you just feel Celestian's thumb just go straight down. You feel this incredible comfort.
I just start purring.
And as you do, you hear his voice, and it says, Oh, my child. Oh, my child, never be sorry. Never be sorry. Your travels have taken you so far. Your travels have taken you to so
We
many
lost
places.
it for a sec.
Who?
It
Me?
was Zeta. Snowflake.
Oh. So, well, I'm going to keep going.
Okay, yeah,
Because
sorry.
hopefully
Sorry.
they will rejoin us in just a sec. There's never be ashamed. Never be sorry for the travels that you've seen. Not all of them will be glorious. But from each moment you can learn something astonishing. You witnessed a fight between two gods. I hate to admit that
So that happened.
I was absolutely just shut down by Sune, but it was not your fault. Let me give you a gift.
That's not necessary.
Gifts are never necessary. That's what makes them gifts instead of payments.
Fair enough.
You feel all of your senses as a cat enhanced suddenly. You now have, as your hearing and your sight and your smell and your taste even have all been heightened, you now have advantage on all perception checks. And your dark vision has been doubled.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Get your god in trouble more often.
Yeah, that's a good. That's a
No.
good call.
No.
Do it again.
And
No.
you see Celestian. You see Celestian look over at Apollo, look him up and down, says, "Tell him to heal Sune, not to lie to her. I'll see you soon, my child." And with that,
Semantics.
Celestian bows to Apollo and disappears.
And as he does, I will gently bow my head and just think I will.
As you bow your head, Apollo looks at you and is like, "Ooh." And he shows you, he creates a mirror. And as you bow your head again, you notice that you're now leaving a trail of stars behind you.
Oh my god! That's so cool!
It's a
I'm so
star
happy.
kitty.
I'm so happy! That's amazing!
Now,
Oh.
would you like to talk to Apollo about anything?
Yes.
Well, Apollo smacks you and kills you and you're all dead.
It
I can imagine.
reverberates. Shock
I can
wave.
just imagine.
What would you like to say to Apollo?
Apollo, with your kindness and help, you will be helping us healing Sune from this terrible mood swings, for lack of a better word. And
It's true,
even
my
help
song.
heal. You might even help heal the people with your artistic performance.
My song does have the power to heal the whole world. And you watch as just his ego just expands, like you're surprised his head isn't just like blowing up in front of you. He sort of isn't paying attention to you that much anymore, so you start shrinking back down to your normal size. And
That's fine.
with
I've been
that,
like
let
being
us
that
head
tall.
over to McCall. Hey, McCall. This lovely little gnome is going to help you make something fabulous.
Great. What do I need to do?
Well, I've got everything that I need. And he sort of sees this weird, it literally looks like a three-dimensional drawing. This thing. It's like, with this as a model, I should be able to do everything that I need.
Great.
Sorry. And he sort of bends back down beneath, and he comes back up with like a workman's hat and like a big like overalls with different tools in the pockets. Yes, I should be able to do everything that I need here.
Great. Then I'll leave you to it.
And he just sort of, starts doing the thing, and you hear that rhythmic sort of tink, 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 as you leave the shop. Where would you like to go?
I don't know. I guess I'll go find Senna.
As you step out of the shop, you see a 15-foot tall Zena in front of a 15-foot tall Apollo with a 15-foot tall Celestian. Well, Celestian's like 14 feet tall. It's just like a hair shorter than Apollo.
Senna? Why are you big?
And as you say that, you see like Apollo just sort of like thinking about singing his song, and Zena shrinks back down to normal size as Celestian disappears.
Okay.
Are you going to respond, Zena, or just going to hang out?
Sorry, I'm still a bit baffled. Let's just say I don't enjoy talking to Apollo that much. I don't like being big. Not that big.
Fair enough.
It's fun while it lasts, but let's just leave the guards at that height.
Love it. What's the plan? I've got a bracelet getting made, so we could like switch it out with the real one.
Ooh, lovely idea. I might just have convinced Apollo to perform the swimming.
Great.
So,
Great. The bracelet will take until tomorrow, so we could like go sleep. Although we should probably find the others.
We should probably find the others first.
As you say, we should probably find the others, because this is the land of musical theater. You watch as they, bloodied and bruised, come stumbling out of the forest near the town.
Yeah. Oh, hi guys.
You look like
Spit a little
shit.
blood
What
on the
happened to
ground.
you?
Yeah,
Are we even there?
we fell. Forest.
Oh
You were
no.
thrown.
Yeah, I mean, thrown is probably
Jiminy
better.
Christmas.
Um,
Cool. I
not great.
take. It says you have to take an action to do this, but since we're not in combat, I touch both of you and give you each 1d6 plus 2 hit points back.
Nice.
So you each get 5. I guess I should roll that twice. Whatever.
That's bad.
Don't matter that much.
I'm
That's
actually
as
really
much as I
healthy
do
looking.
Oh, well, then I
Look.
give them both to Duraxis.
Yeah.
So you get 10.
Nice.
I love it. Now that you all are feeling better, you two see Apollo standing over there, and you can hear the sort of me as he starts warming up, getting ready, and he starts sort of like pointing to various people, and you see them starting to gather up like cloth and different things, and it looks like in the center of the town there's like an open space, and it looks like a stage is starting to be built over there.
Getting some bits
Oh,
dropped
God.
right now.
Oh.
There's some bits being dropped right now.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
5 times.
Well, thank you so
Bits.
much, wrong ass. Yay!
He's a legend in the chat right now.
Wong Geese.
So, Wong S. Thank you so much. Let me know how you would like to use those bits. If you would like to give our characters 5 + 2s or 1 fabulous advantage, do let me know. That will be glorious. And thank you for subscribing. That's amazing. Yay!
Welcome.
There is yes.
I
In the
explained to
meantime-
them what's going on.
Yeah, I'm asked. So
All right, Diraxis, you get a
Yes.
fabulous advantage.
Nice. I can
You
use this.
do.
Give it to the DM.
Malakisa, why do you hate us?
Right?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Malakisa is delightful. I love
They
Malakisa
just wanted
because
to die.
in the game that I play over on Dead Aussie Gamers channel, she always gets Dag all of the stuff.
It's so funny.
Oh right, that's
And over
true.
here, I'm like, no, she gave it to me. I'm cool too as the DM. I can have nice things. It's not all for the players. Oh. So I appreciate you, Malakisa, even if my players just don't understand your gloriousness. I will absolutely bitch about everything you give Dag, though. So
That's fair. That's fair.
So yes, you have wandered out. You see Apollo over there. You see like a whole like a stage being built up, and
Cool.
What
We
are you
should
gonna
find
do?
some. We should find some shelter, some cover.
We should.
Are we
Before
singing
that,
to the gods?
should I?
Cover from what?
This is about to pop off in a way I don't want to be around for. They're gonna sing so much.
Oh no.
No,
Well,
the
that's
plan is they're
delightful.
gonna perform. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I don't love that. That doesn't
Plan
sound
is-
that
The plan
great.
is they're gonna perform for Sune, and while she's distracted, we will switch her bracelet with a dummy bracelet.
Wait, that's the plan.
Yeah, shh.
Oh,
Apparently,
God.
she can hear us everywhere.
Oh, that's
That's
only
fun,
the cottage.
I'm sorry. I am going to need. I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need just a wisdom saving throw from McCall, please. The level of derision in that. That's the plan.
There definitely was.
Just
I mean, she also doesn't like the plan.
Oh. It was.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
there.
That was more judgy than I meant to as a player, but
You
totally
take
appropriate for
one-
Diraxis.
McCall, you take 1 psychic damage for failing that save.
No, they
That
don't,
was-
because I get advantage.
Oh, God.
No, it's okay. I can take it.
I
Oh,
think
no.
she'll be
There, I
okay.
gave you advantage.
There.
Ayla-
We'll save
all
it.
right, fine.
You can use
give
it
me
whenever.
advantage.
Whenever
Okay,
you'd
okay,
like.
I'll use it
There was
whenever.
game there. Yes.
That's
okay.
the plan.
Yeah, I
no,
don't really
see-
like it either, but you know, win in Arborea, do some bullshit, I guess.
I guess you. I
When
can't
Arborea
even
become
begin to tell
arbitrary.
you the mess that we had over in. I don't
Tell
know,
us
it's
all
fun.
about it.
Yeah,
uh,
I mean maybe
In
later.
well, once we find places to sleep.
Yeah.
You
been
smell
awake for
the
so long.
most incredible bread you've ever
Oh,
smelt
bread. Oh, bread.
baking, and you see literally like the steam trail. Like you can smell it. You can actually see it.
Diraxis is gonna smell it and just start floating over to the bakery.
Absolute. Anybody? I was gonna say everybody's got to do a charisma saving throw against
I'm
this.
just
You can
gonna follow
absolutely
it.
fail.
I'm not-
He's gonna fail it.
Absolutely
He's gonna
fail.
fail it.
And you can just
Yeah.
float.
There's no
You
reason
can float
to.
towards it.
I'm not taking this one willingly. Wait, I should be at disadvantage for this because my smell of sense just evolved.
Yeah, that's actually a really
Yeah.
good point.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're like,
It's,
you're not just floating, you're
Oh!
doing like cartwheels in the air.
that's
It's
a-
just.
that's a crit.
Oh,
Fail.
Crit fail, so yeah.
This is, you can choose to fail, but this bread, there is no mouse in this bread. There's no meat of any kind. Why would you even eat this?
Doesn't matter. The smell is marvelous.
It
going?
leads you to a fabulous tavern where
Oh,
you, of
great.
course, see just like several wait staff. You know, just they seem to be sort of on break. Like they all like have a cigarette. They're all hanging out towards the back. And then as soon as you walk in the door, you watch them all just sort of flick their cigarettes away. And they all start doing these fabulous spins as they set all of the tables in front of you with gorgeous tablecloths and little candles and a flower and things like that, as they're all sort of just humming gently to themselves. And as they finish, the proprietress of this fabulous tavern comes out, and it was, in fact, the woman that you saw singing earlier at the well. And she starts, my love has come. Oh, God damn it.
What?
Who are you?
Do you have any rooms? We don't want any trouble. We just...
Yes.
No trouble,
Just
no
hurry.
songs.
Go.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
hurry.
Okay.
Hurry.
Okay.
Jesus.
I
Hurry what?
am waiting. And as you start heading towards the stairs, a man dressed as a farmer walks in, and she's like, God damn it, you fucked up his entrance. No, sweetie, go outside. I need you to go outside again. I need you to
Did you bring
hold
up
it. Let
bread?
me handle this. And he looks very confused and sort of like steps back out.
I feel so
You
sorry
mentioned
for
bread.
this
Yes,
woman.
here's bread. Here's bread for you. Here's bread. Here's some bread. Take the bread. And she brings out just like a basket that has like 10 loaves
Yeah,
of amazing
we'll take
bread.
it.
Great.
We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll go find a room.
As you go upstairs, you see this long hallway. It looks much larger than the outside of this building. And there's just dozens of beautifully appointed rooms.
Beautiful.
Before we enter any of the rooms, I would like to go back to just the top of the stairs to peek down, take out my flute, and just make one wrong note and walk back.
Oh my
Six of the patrons throw daggers at you as you try
Yeah.
to go.
You watch as like this one wrong note. So she has managed to get this guy back outside for his entrance, right? They've taken all the tablecloths off, everything like that. Everybody's just waiting. They're all sort of waiting. And as soon as he walks in, they begin their dance, and then there's this one wrong note, and you watch as one of the waiters trips over like a chair leg and just like falls down the table. He lands on the table, it flips over, smacks another server in the face. That one falls down. There is just shattered glass everywhere. Like all of the servers are just in a heap of broken wood and glass on the floor. And the farmer guy just looks and he's like, I just wanted a beer. And with that, we will end our session.
God.
Boy.
What a
Oh my God.
Scene.
Good
There
heavens.
is.
Oh.
Oh.
So, yay! First off, everybody hit that exclamation mark raffle because we are going to be giving away some fabulous dice from Phoenix Dice, who is amazing. So we'll give you a minute to throw that in there as we do favorite moments. Hey, McCall, what was your favorite moment today?
None.
None
Sorry,
of
I
them.
have.
Just try to
work
get past all the
nights now,
singing that she
so I'm
hated.
trying to remember. Rolling a crit on my Arcana check. That was good. It gave me lots of helpful information, and I love that. I do love rolling high. I love a crit.
Right? It's delightful.
It's marvelous.
What about you, Diraxis? What was your favorite moment?
Oh, honestly, I think it was just falling out of the trees and just going unconscious. It's not an adventure until Draxus goes unconscious. That's like it's a rule now where he has to go down every adventure because he's like so squishy. And honestly,
You are absolutely the
he's-
Kenny of the group.
he's also kind of a little bitch too, which I think is so funny. Like he's like ah, just like he just like has such a low pain tolerance. Oh, so funny. But yeah, just going unconscious and having Rathon fall on top of him.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we got
Oh,
some more
no.
push-ups here. You're gonna make 2 push-ups this
Oh.
time, Malakitha. There
More-
it is.
more
And while
push-ups.
she's deciding, hey Zena, what was your favorite moment?
Completely wrecking the tavern.
I mean, that was great.
But before that, just the amount of annoyance from all of the people who gathered around, as I mentioned.
That was fun. I did like that one. And Rathon.
My
Rathon,
favorite
what was your
part.
favorite moment?
By far, the first time we got into the Disney World, the musical scene. I am such a sucker for that. I'm the kid who can watch like Hercules and Aladdin and tell you a line by line as I'm
Yeah.
watching them. So
Yeah.
these scenes like this just fucking send me. Like that was just
so
so
good.
good. Just and I got to like sit and watch it. I don't even have to interact with it. I got to really enjoy it and like just not to think about it. It was just perfect. Just perfect. I love it so much.
Oh, my
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens next week.
What was your
As
favorite
we-
moment, Kyle?
Yeah, what's your
Me?
favorite
Oh
moment?
Yeah.
God. Oh God.
I'm gonna do some push-ups in the meantime. I
There's
guess.
there's so many fabulous moments. So for me, the great moments were just the fabulous little like one-liner reactions to things, like McCall and Diraxis and just Senna, like all these little moments where it was just straight up, like I hate this. Oh my God, I hate this so much. And the timing was so perfect.
So good.
Oh my God, it made me so happy. Yes, absolutely. Well, let's do a fabulous raffle,
Let's do it.
shall
All right.
we? Hey, Lando. Hey, Lando.
Yeah.
Who's gonna get some fucking dice?
Let's see. All right. Begin 3, 2.
That reminds me, I'm getting my dice.
Who is it?
DM Charlie.
DM
G!
Charlie! Yay! DM Charlie, you have won some fabulous dice. I will send you a little note there on
Nice.
Discord in a little bit so you can claim those from Michelle over at Phoenix Dice, who make all their dice from recycled materials because they love the world we live in just as much as all the worlds we play in. Yay!
Yeah.
And with that, I
Nice.
think we should go raid somebody. Who wants to go a raiding?
Let's do it.
Raid.
Everyone.
Let's go a raiding. I think we should go hit up our stream team partners, Roll Together RPG, because we are part of the Rolling Together stream team. We sure are. And
Nice.
remember, when we go a raiding, we tell them what we're bringing to the potluck. I'm going to bring to the potluck, a 15-foot tall kitty. Sparkle kitty.
Don't bring me to stuff. I am going to be bringing a wrong note. Wrong musical note.
One wrong note.
I have
Wow.
mouse
A
bread for
singular
caution.
note.
Fabulous. And here we go. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.